How's it going, everybody? Doing another collection video today. Gum chewing collection. The Nintendo Switch this time. This collection's pretty much the same as it was, except there's a few games subtracted. I have not added anything for the Switch in a good while. Like, I no longer have Sonic Mania. Bravely Default 2 I got rid of. I sold. Civilization, I think, as well. But yeah, I haven't used the Switch in a bit too. But what have I got? How many games do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. There's a few I still want for sure, but I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. First one I got here is Yoshi's Crafted World. Solid game. Like I said, you're gonna see a pattern here. My fiance and I played a lot of these games together, such as this one. We completed this one. It's got a cool graphical look. You're collecting things in each level. I think there's is it Poochie? When you beat a course, you can play it as him. It's like a race thing. It flips. I forget. I think it's Kamek and is it just Bowser Jr.? They're like the enemy bad guys in this one. Pretty cool boss fights. The levels are fun. You're like hitting stuff in the background and shit with targets, and you get it's Yoshi, so you're eating enemies, getting the eggs, chucking them. Fun game. Luigi's Mansion 3. I need to go back at this at some point. This one has a Gooigi in it. So it's like I think you can use a second player as that. It's just like goo. And you like can go through bars and stuff. It's a cool game. I think Mario. I think you get a vacation to this awesome hotel. Like Mario, Peach, and Toad. They all get kidnapped, I think. I think King Boo is behind it. I forget. You find Dr. Egad at some point. But you're using the vacuum, his little suction thing. Kill and go, suck in every part of the environment to find coins and stuff. Looks really nice. For what I played of it, was fun. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. This is I guess a remake of was it on the DS? Was it even on the Game Boy Advance? I don't know. I have not played a ton of Kirby games, but this one was a side scroller. It's fun to use different characters and stuff. We played this one together as well. It's got an overworld, looks nice. Kirby's a pretty cool character. You got King Day-to-Day there. What are these guys called again? The Waddle Dees, I think. Was that Meta Knight? This is I think the other person in this game that helps you out. Yeah, I don't know how to say that, but that's the thing. And there's some mini games as well, or sub games. Family Feud. It's just Family Feud. You play the game, the video game, like the game you see on TV. Ooh. Collection of Mana. This is pretty cool. This has a Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and Trials of Mana. Final Fantasy Adventure, I think, over in Japan was the first, like, Mana game. It had a different name there. I got this because I think I played some Final Fantasy Adventure, I'm pretty sure. I've not played the Mana games, though, that were on the Super Nintendo. And if you want to get them on the Super Nintendo, now they're extremely expensive, so these kind of collections are nice. These collection videos. Collection compilations, I'm saying videos. Yeah, they're nice, too. These collections that they put in games are nice. Because you really are saving money. Like, if you wanted to buy these 3 games on their original, I'm not talking about, like, emulation stuff where you just, you still have to get emulators and shit. Like, if you wanted to buy those 3 games on their original hardware, you're probably spending over $100 to get these 3 games. Here, I think I got this for like $20. It probably sells for like 30 or 40, but even still, And I think Trials of Mana they did a full-on remake for. This is the representative in the Switch category. For the Switch, I should say. In the tournament, Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. So this is like a partial 2D action game, like an Odin Sphere. Stuff like that, Dragon's Crown. I'm going more like recent game. Odin Sphere's not. None of those games are recent at this point. And there's like a farming simulation as well. You are Sakuna, the goddess. You get exiled because you let a bunch of humans. You're like wasted because she's drunk. You let a bunch of humans up into the heavens or whatever, and you get booted for it. So now you're on the ground, down on Earth, doing farming stuff and attacking things. This actually has a little manual, which I can appreciate. I did not complete this, but what I was playing was fun. It's another game I'd like to get back into, but we shall see. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, another one we played together. We completed this one. Kirby turns into, I think you possess a car, not possess, but you take over a car, a traffic cone, rings. I don't know what else, other types of crazy stuff. It was a cool kind of giant open game. The levels were fun. I don't know if it's this one or it was the deluxe where you have like your own area where you're like building, doing other things, like side types of stuff. This was fun as hell though. I can't remember a lot of these because, like I said, it's been a while since I played the games. And then I have not touched the Switch. We did play a little bit of the Switch here. It was the Mario vs. Donkey Kong minis, whatever. We downloaded that one though. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. I'm pretty sure we were playing this. She might have completed it. I get too frustrated with these games. I'll admit it. They get hard pretty quick. They are fun. They look nice, and the gameplay is fun. But they get tough. I'm pretty sure she completed this one though, like fully. I was probably like, I'm done. I can't keep getting pissed. New Super Lucky Style. So originally this was an Xbox exclusive. Then it's come to the other system. It came to like PS4 and Switch. I played it on Game Pass, and it was a cool kind of throwback platformer. And then this added like another area and stuff, like kind of DLC type stuff that was on the other ones. You're lucky here, and maybe your sister or somebody gets kidnapped, and you got to defeat cats. Of course, the cats are the heavies or the heels, right? They're always bad guys. Not always. It's not as much as it used to be, but and you kind of got to take them out. It's all comical. You're collecting things and stuff. It's your traditional type platformer, going to different areas and stuff. Decent replayability. Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta's back. I had played some of this. I'll admit I wasn't digging it as much as the first two. The first two I completed. The first one I beat originally on PS3, then I played it again on the 360, and then I have the second one. I beat the second one on the Wii U. Sold my copy because it had the first one on it as well, 2 discs. And for some reason, I got it for like $40 or something. And all of a sudden, used it selling for like $75. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to sell it. Then I rebought the second one on its own for like $10 from GameStop. This one still looked great. The combat was still fun. You might use that other girl as well. I forget. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played any of these. One that's come out like 22. Where's the date? Come on. The combat is super fun though. And they look nice. It's over the top. Where is the date? It should be there. I do not see it anywhere. I don't know. Maybe it was 22. I don't know if I'll ever get back to this one, honestly. Something like I was playing it and I got a little bit into it and I was like, it didn't have the same feel as the other two. Like, something was off to me. I don't know what. Super Mario Odyssey. I can't forget the tab. It sucks like I'm blowing through these games because I just cannot remember a ton about them, even the ones I've completed. This game's awesome. This is like the first game I think we started playing when we got the Switch back in 2020. You're Mario again. You're hanging out with Cappy. He's got a ship, and then you go from world to world. I forget what happens in the beginning. But you have his hat, and it possesses things like dinosaurs, cars, I think, all the enemies that you encounter. Every time you go to a new planet and stuff, there's things to do, collect, as always, to Mario. Super fun, though. It's super fun. It's Mario. It's not a 2D one. It's like Mario 64 and Galaxy, stuff like that. Super fun, though, and tons of replayability. We didn't get everything in this one. And then you get, like, you beat it, and then you get there's, like, the dark side of the moon, I think, where it's harder levels. And then there's another part where you're just, like, going through all the bosses on, like, just, like, 3 lives type thing, I believe that's in this, after you complete it. And you're getting outfits, and you're going into his ship, and you're, like, combining new outfits and going to the different levels, different gear and stuff. Danganronpa Decadence. This has all the Danganronpa games outside of Ultra Despair Girls, and they have a new one that they put in this. What is it? A summer camp. Ultimate Summer Camp. I had the first one on the Vita, and I sold it because I had this. They're cool games where you have to, like, in the first one you're trapped in the school, and you have to, the little dude comes, where is he? This guy. I forget what they call him. I forget the twist in the first one, too. You're all trapped in the school. And if you can kill someone and get away with it, you get out. But if you don't, you get killed. So you have to figure out who killed who. Like a detective type game. You're searching things, figuring out stuff. And then the people get caught and they die in fantastic ways. Ultra Despair Girls is a spin-off one. Where you're using the one character from the first one. Maybe two characters. It's first person, though. It's a different kind of game. That was just a Vita exclusive, I believe. I don't know if it might be on Steam. Maybe they did do it for download, actually. Root Film. This is one I do want to get back into. It was cool. You're trying to, like, it's like paranormal type stuff, and like, you're trying to figure out things by looking at the film and stuff. When I played it, it was definitely interesting and cool, but like with so many games, I just get something else catches my eye, and then I start playing that, and this goes on the shelf, and then I've moved on to something else after the other game. But this is one I actually do want to get into. It's kind of not similar, but it's in the vein of like the NG games. I'm sorry, the Spirit Hunter games. NG is one of them, you'll see it. And Death Mark and stuff like that. Does this have a manual? No, this gives you a little, looks like, I don't know what it is, sticker or something, a little postcard with a Kai. What I played of this is actually cool. I was doing stuff in a shrine, and I had to get back in time, and then you have to kind of write out the symbols, and stuff's chasing you and shit. It was pretty creepy and cool from when I played of it. And then I moved on to something else. Oh my god. Let me do these two first. Oh, I sold another one I'd never opened, the Ni no Kuni game. Ni no Kuni. Wrath of the White Witch. Your Spirit Hunter Volume 2. This is NG. This is actually the first game I got for the Switch. I still have the receipt from, I think I got this from Best Buy. No, maybe it was Amazon. No, $26. This is not as good as Death Mark or Death Mark 2. It's the weakest of those. Because they took away kind of some of the gameplay elements. It still has the creepy kind of urban legend stuff. People can die in this. You can choose like what characters you want to go with you, and if something happens, you have to beat these enemies, these bosses, in like specific ways and do certain things. So you have to really be paying attention to everything and getting all the items you can. Still fairly creepy, but not as good as Death Mark and Death Mark 2. Death Mark 2 has the most actual gameplay of the three. Yeah, that's a completely different feel than the other two. White Day, a Labyrinth, name school. I have the second one on the PS5. What I played this one was creepy and cool too. You're in a school. You gotta avoid the janitor too, because they'll just like kill you. I know weird. And there's the paranormal stuff going on and shit. It's a very old school vibe-ish horror game, which I could always appreciate. Sometimes the controls will suck. This has a 30+ costume DLC included. Yay! Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is a remake of the Game Boy and Game Boy Color game. Really has a cool look. It's a cool top-down Zelda. You're a Link. You're on a ship. You're waking on an island. I don't know if it's kind of a dream or whatever. And you have to get this giant egg is here on the thing, and I think you got to figure that out. Apparently, there's a dungeon creator in this, which I did not do. But it's Zelda, top-down Zelda. You get new equipment in the dungeons. Now you can access different areas and do different things. These older Zelda games, I can't speak to Breath of the Wild because I didn't play enough of it, or Tears of the Kingdom, is that what the other one's called? But these old school ones, even Ocarina of Time as well, especially the top-down ones, Link to the Past, the originals, this one. The sense of discovery, and when you get something, you feel like you accomplish it when you get to new areas and stuff. Looks nice. It's a classic Zelda. I don't know if I did a gameplay of this or not. Sealed game here. Witch Spring 3 Refine, the story of Erud. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I want to say this was originally like a phone game or some shit. They have a new one out. But like, this was one of the games I had on my wish list, and my fiance just grabbed them all. No, she got me this one actually. I think for Easter. It was like, she had an Easter basket. It was like this, and like, what was the other game? Was it another Switch game? I forget. I never opened it. I'm not going to, because this game is like $20, $30. Now it's like $70 or $80 new. It's weird. I don't know why. Is this a limited run? It's not even limited run. Like, limited run's not the publisher, but they'll give limited runs of games. That's why a lot of them gain value. This is not one though, for some reason. It's extreme. Let me see real quick. Let me check. Let's pad out this video, because this is actually going fast for a collection video. Granted, I don't have as many games as some of the other systems, but I need to see. Where the fuck's eBay? There is a new one out now as well. I'm going soft-spoken. I don't even realize it half the time. Yeah, here's one in the U.S. Someone's trying to sell for $85 fucking dollars. 77 brand new. This is 40, but they're saying it's new, but it's not the American version. This is another region's version, so it's not in English, I don't think. It's weird. I don't know why this was a thing. There's the other new one. Extremely rare. Yeah, like you can get like the European version for cheaper and Asian version stuff cheaper than this one. The NTSC one. For some reason, extremely expensive, which I'm going to keep it sealed. I think it's kind of like a Shining in the Darkness type. Original Dragon Warriors and stuff. Dragon Quest. Super Mario Wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Awesome game. This is now 2D. You get the Wonder Flowers in this. The worlds start going weird and shit. What are the new... you turn to an elephant in this one. There's a couple other new ones. Bubble Mario, Drill Mario. I think those are also new. I mean, I have not played all the Mario, so they might not be. Pretty sure the elephant is, though. Same thing, you got the overworld, you're going around. Got to take out Bowser at the end, I'm pretty sure. It was a lot of fun, though. Oh, wait, you can't go wrong with the 2D Marios. You can't really go wrong with any Mario. Sometimes, maybe it's not great, but most of them are typically great. I'm also going a little fast because I'm filming this the day I'm leaving for Florida, and I want to get it uploaded and stuff for tomorrow. And I have one more game left here. And it is Octopath Traveler. This is in the Wayfarer edition thing. Now, when I got this game, I just got the game. And then I talked about it. You would have seen it in the garage sale pickup, I would assume. I found it at a garage sale. Well, they were like, oh, it was $5. Like, this no game in there. I'm like, that's fine. I have the game. But here's the game. It's a cool throwback RPG. You can use one of these 8 characters. Eventually, you come across the other characters in different parts of the game. It has a really nice look. Each character has their own kind of special ability. The combat is classic square type combat. It has a really good look. It's super fun to play. It has a really cool look. I know there is a second one now. But I broke this thing by accident the last time I showed it, I think. But it does have the coin. It's missing the slip cover and I think one other thing. Here's the coin. Get a little cloth map here. Well, that's the characters. And then little map there. Just kind of cool. And the soundtrack CD, which is sealed. Which I'll probably just keep it sealed. What is this not? And it has the cool. Some of these are broken, unfortunately, but the kind of diorama, is that what that is? Like this one's busted, I think. It's 8 for each character. I don't know why people's just selling this for $5. They're probably like, well, what's the point? But $5, I mean, at this point, I could put this with the game, probably sell it for a good amount. Yes. So definitely cool. It's a little damaged right there. What the hell? It makes great tapping sound, but this was cool to get. I was like, shit, $5. Hell yeah. I didn't even know what was in it. I just grabbed it. I was like, I don't care if the game's. Look at all the games on it. I'm like, I don't care. I have the game. If anything, I just added value to it. But it has everything. I think there was a slip cover, and there might have been something else. But soundtrack's in there, the cloth mat, the coin. And it's just cool to begin with all that kind of pop-up things. And hey, I can make videos with tapping on this. But yeah. It's hot in here for some reason. That is my Nintendo Switch collection here. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing any more until I get back. I'll probably do. I want to do some of the older systems. They typically don't view as well. But whatever. I'll do at least 1 or 2 of them. And Wii U. And I'll probably combine the GameCube and Wii. And I might do the handheld. Like I might do Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color together or whatever. But anyway. Switch collection here today. And thanks for checking this out.